Tournament of Champions, founded by Dr. Jerry and Sandy Webb. This tournament is an invitation-only tournament, backed with the elite talent.
Hello.
This year's team
Hello.
the Southside Lady Mavericks, the Northside Lady Bears, the Argyle Lady Eagles, the Brock Lady Eagles, Carl Albert Lady Titans, the North Little Rock Charging Wildcats, the Charlotte Christian Lady Saints, and the Quinton Lady Savages.
Well, some of them do go over.
For the Quinton Lady Savages, head coach
Can you hear me?
Yeah, testing 1, 2, testing
Good
1,
for
2.
me.
Okay, I think we're good.
Senior Olivia. Number 3, a 5'7" senior, Miley Needham. Number 4, a 5'10" sophomore, Lily Powell. Number 5, a 5'7" junior, Madeline Bolton. And number 15, a 5'11" sophomore, Katie Henderson. The starting lines for the Portsmouth Southside Lady Mavs. Number 1, a 5'10" junior, Paige Watson. Number 2, a 5'5" junior, Malia Ty. Number 21, a 5'10" senior, Kalia Pressey. Number 34, a 5'10" freshman, Iana Gersopoulos Hart. And number 42, a 5'6" senior, Lindley Oden.
Well, good afternoon. We're here at the Tournament of Champions as the Southside Lady Mavs will take on the Quinton Lady Savages. I'm Keith Evans along with Terrell King. We'll be calling the action tonight. And Terrell, so far it's been a rough ride for the Lady Mavs, and we knew this was possibly happening because of the teams in this tournament are just, it's a loaded tournament.
Yeah, I hadn't seen a team that plays very bad. It's, I think key for us is, like we've been saying all weekend, late in the week, is, knock that cellophane off at that rim early, and that seems like that's probably going to be a key here tonight.
Well,
Quinton.
Yeah, key in this ball game too tonight is going to be the fact yesterday, two things that really hurt the Lady Mavs. Obviously, just what you mentioned was the cold shooting, but also the second chance points. And you got to play at your pace. You can't let the other team dictate the pace, and that's going to be key for the Lady Mavs as the Lady Savages will get the opening tip. They'll swing the ball around, go low post. Well, it was a lot of movement.
They do. They move you around a lot. They're looking for that matchup, Keith.
They penetrate down. Good defense by Lady Mavs so far. That's Olivia Daniels up top. She'll swing it over to Katie Henderson.
That's what you got to do, cut that ball off. Make them go the other way. There you go.
Southside doing a good job putting pressure, and that's going to be a shot clock violation.
That's how you do it. Extend that defense when that clock runs down.
That kind of looked like something you would see like a triangle offense that the Bulls would run, or maybe something you'd see that the Harlem Globetrotters would do.
Yeah, some kind of, certainly a flavor of it.
Because we've seen a lot, most teams don't have that much motion, but you've also got a Quinton team. I think they're missing a couple of their better players.
The defenders.
In the ball game tonight. So, you got to find ways to win, and they're height-wise, they match up with the Mavs. Lady Mavs is about even as far as height.
Liking how we're passing so far, Keith. A lot of nice safe passes. hitting the open shot.
Here's a 3 by Ty on the way up and no good. Both teams worked that shot clock down. That was 3 seconds on the shot clock for the Lady Mavs.
That's it. I mean, you just got to have a game plan.
What I would like to see Southside work on too, Terrell, is they really don't have an inside game. They're going to get a foul call. Going to be a reach in on Clea Pressey.
Well, you talk a lot about getting that rotation. I think a lot of times it kind of comes down to that rotation, how our low game's going, because sometimes when you have certain players down there, they kind of switch off a little bit better and get you a little bit better matchup.
Southside working pretty aggressive on the defense. That's Madeline Fulton tries to throw the ball inside, and that's Yana Drosopoulos-Hart with the steal. Really need to get her going today. I think that's the key for the Lady Mavs. Here's a 3 by Paige Watson on the way off the back of the rim, no good. Good look for Watson.
Good looking shot. I think those are the looks you want to, when you see that open look, that's the one you want to shoot.
Feed the ball to Malia Needham. She looks to penetrate in.
Oh.
Southside doing a good job on the stop there on Lily Powell. Here's a 3 on the way up and no good. There's a push in the back.
Let's say good call, Keith.
That's on Lily Powell. It was interesting about that game yesterday for the Lady Mavs. You had the little point guard from Brock, Texas. I'll tell you what, they told me she's a sophomore. She's already got 61 offers.
Is that right?
As a sophomore. She's aggressive, too. And here's Drosopoulos-Hart up top. Feeds it over to Malia Ty.
I think if I heard right, I watched a little bit of the Northside game the other night, and I think they got a freshman that's got a few offers, too.
They do.
I watched her play the other night. She's pretty dadgum good.
Yeah, and Northside's loaded. They'll be a tough matchup for the next 5 years.
Yeah, I say that's about right.
I think Ricky Smith, he may coach into his 80s before it's all said and done. Here's a 3 by Drosopoulos-Hart up and no good. Rebound chased down by Malia Needham. Try to push the ball in the front court. I like those uniforms that the Lady Savages had. I like that color, teal. Actually driven by Quinton and gone through Quinton several times. They've got a nice gymnasium. Fairly new. I don't think it's that old of a gymnasium either. There's a nice give and go play and nice play by Clea Pressey on the block. It was Madeline Fulton taking the ball to the hole. Leah Ty on the right wing. Another thing Southside needs to work on is right there as they work that baseline, but you can't throw that ball back out once you're trapped on the baseline.
Well, you have to know where you're going with it before you get there, is what I always say. And it's the right idea. It's just the execution on that has to be, like you said, just about perfect.
Look at Yana Drosopoulos-Hart for the foul. Be her first foul, team second. We're 4:50 into the ball game and got a football score, 0-0.
That's right.
As Olivia Daniels will bring the ball up. I like that motion offense, though. There's a nice move to the basket and not going to get the finish, but they get Malia Ty for the foul. It'll send Madeline Fulton to the foul line.
I think we're defending this defense this offense the way you want to defend it, though.
Actually, they called that on Pressey.
If you can keep them at the free throw line, you kind of take what that offense does for you away.
Her 3 goes up and good. Got good news is the Arkansas Razorbacks a big victory over Texas Tech today.
Well, it's not quite over. I think there's like 20 seconds left, but
enjoy it.
I think we can call it wrapped up.
Got 2 early fouls on Pressey. I thought that was Ty that committed the foul, but they called it on Pressey.
Yeah, they put it on the scoreboard as Pressey.
Yeah, and they're, again, Southside doing the same thing. We've seen it twice now, trying to work that low post and then taking it back out, and they've been turnovers both times. And there's a turnover for the Lady Mavs with Paige Watson. That was another area Southside struggled was turnovers yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Definitely lost turnover.
There's only Odin. She nailed a 3 yesterday. Mm-hmm. I mean, at some point, don't be afraid to fire it up. Here's a nice move by Drosopoulos-Hart up and good.
I like that. I mean, it's a little bit inside the three-point line, so some of the guys I talk to, they say that's the worst shot in basketball, but I always say until you get warmed up,
Well, I've got to say this about Drosopoulos-Hart from what I've seen from her game so far. She looks like, to me, she's a rhythm player, and what I mean is
getting the groove.
There's a missed shot. She will do that crossover dribble. It's all in one motion, and that's when she seems to be at her best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she'll break your ankles.
Got 3:33 to go here, all tied up at 2. There's Drosopolis Hart again, looking to penetrate in. Feed down low post, that's Pressey. Pressey will take it strong to the basket, and she'll be bumped.
That's how you use that baseline right there, Keith.
Foul number 3, Maya Needham. Her first, team second.
We laid it on Madeline. Is that on Madeline Fulton, I believe?
Morris, also number 12, Rosa Cheater.
Actually called on Needham.
Yeah,
Be
that's
2
what I'm thinking.
fouls.
With number 2, Cheater.
Oh, that first ball game, we had the call on Aubrey French. It was on Paige Watson. She wasn't even on the floor.
No, wasn't even
It
out
was
there.
Aubrey French that committed the foul. Low scoring game here, 2-2. We've got just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Excuse me, the first period. Try to work high post. Got Shaylee Black in the ball game now for the Lady Savages. Here's a 3 on the way by Black. It's up and no good, and that's Anaya Morris chasing the ball down. I thought Morris had a solid ball game on the boards yesterday for the Lady Mavs. It's good to have her back in the lineup.
Absolutely.
There's a nice penetration down by Drosopolis Hart. Can't get the finish. Rebound pulled down by Olivia Daniels. She wants to push it up into the front court. It's a nice pass by Daniels. They'll try to hit the cutter going to the basket. That's a play, though, and we talk about that. Lily Powell had the ball, and, I mean, you're going strong to the basket. Just keep going.
Yep.
Meridian Chance going to check in for the Lady Mavs along with Rosa Cheater.
Yeah, drive that bucket and draw the contact, you know. Worst case scenario.
You can be too unselfish at times.
That's right.
There's a nice runner, not going to get the finish, and fight for the rebound. That's Drosopolis Hart. She's got a chance maybe to get a break here. Takes it all the way down, goes up strong, and we're going to have a blocking call. She didn't have the numbers, Terrell, but I like what she did. Go ahead and force the contact.
Well, that's it. I mean, kind of what we were talking about down here on the other end is, you know, make that defender make a choice. You know, put them in conflict, and then once you figure out what they're going to do, then you know exactly what you need to do.
First free throw's up and good. You had a 1-on-2, so you didn't have the numbers, but number 2 was kind of out of the play.
Right.
So you got that one-on-one matchup. I'll take my chances with Yana Drosopolis Hart on that. Ball goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Lady Mavs. They lead here 3-2. A slow start, but a better start.
That's right.
Lady Mavs will inbound underneath their own basket. Throw the ball out to Malia Ty. Ty looks to penetrate in. Fires it up and does everything but go down. Rims out. Rebound pulled down by Shaylee Black.
That thing was all the way in and all the way out.
Here's a 3 on the way up and no good. And there's Morris on the rebound. Morris is doing a great job. I can't say enough of
She can fly.
what she's doing on the inside. It's Rosa Cheater up top. I think Rosa Cheater's starting to get more comfortable as the season goes on. Here's a 3 by Malia. Ty on the way up off the rim, no good. There's Drosopolis Hart. I think she wanted to penetrate, but you had Morris on the floor.
Yeah.
Going to have a jump ball. Good job by Rosa Cheater getting those hands in there to force a jump ball.
Anaya took an elbow to the, looked like the right kidney. She's still rubbing on that.
Yeah, and she went down in the game yesterday on a jump ball situation. It's a good job by Rosa Cheater going up at midcourt to pick the ball up. Tries to feed inside, goes corner. Here's a 3 by Ty on the way, and it's going to be a foul. They're going to get Kate Henderson, her second personal foul. This will be 3 shots for Malia Ty.
All I can tell them players that are down there on Anaya, they keep playing rough like that. They're going to figure out how rough Anaya can play, because I have seen her play real tough before.
Well, she's aggressive on the rebounds, and that's what this Lady Mav team needs. First free throw up and no good.
Well, those defenders down there, they're kind of making her run through them. And once she realizes that, she'll start running through them.
Second free
Nice
throw
shot.
Banks in good.
We're already better on the free throws, Keith.
Well, Ty needed that because she's had a couple of shots that rimmed out, and then you bank that one. And I don't know if she called bank or not on the play, but, she needed that one. Last free throws off the back of the rim, no good.
I always said you only had to call it in horse.
Yeah, Madeline Fulton gets the rebound for Lady Savages. They want to push it into the front court. Southside doing a really good job of really fronting the ball and not
in that defense.
As Fulton looks to go down, and we've got a whistle.
That's tough.
Fouls number 2, Malia Ty.
It's on Ty. First personal foul, the team fourth. You've got two girls with 2 fouls. You've got Katie Henderson on the Lady Savages along with Kalia Pressey for the Lady Mavs. Both have 2 fouls. And just looking at the bench on Quinton, I don't think they can afford to get too many girls in foul trouble.
Well, that last one right there, I was kind of wondering. Pressey wasn't in the game, but I was wondering if the foul was going to go on her.
Well, 'cause I thought that the previous foul was on Ty. Well, Ty being aggressive out there. That's a nice play by Malia Ty. And that's what basketball is all about right there with Malia Ty getting that jump ball. And then also give credit to Olivia Daniels coming down and drawing that jump ball. Southside leads here 4-2. We've got 40 seconds to go here before the end of the first period. Southside Lady Maverick defense has done a really great job too. 2 or 3 steals, and then they're not getting a lot of good looks.
Hurried looks too.
Southside, let's see if they want to hold for the last shot. Yeah, the shot clock's off. See if the Lady Mavs want to hold here, and that's what they're going to do with Ty. Gives over to Cheater. Goes cross court down to Drosopoulos Hart, back up top to Ty.
Got to get open.
They'll get in their motion now. Ty will fire another 3 up. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, and going to be a jump ball.
Well, you hate you miss that shot, but the thing about it is it's not a wasted shot because you're getting that 3 ball tuned in.
That'll be in the first period. Southside leads 4-2. You're back with the start of the second period after this. Watching Southside Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports.
New pretzel cheddar club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Welcome back. Southside leads here 4-2. You've got 3 points for Yana Drosopoulos Hart, 1 point for Malia Ty, while Madeline Fulton has the 2 free throws. In fact, no field goals in the first period for the Lady Savages.
Well, we've seen that with these Lady Mavericks just about every game. That first quarter, I mean, neither team's going to score. I mean, it's just a defensive battle.
That was a tough break for the Lady Mavs getting that jump ball. They would have gotten the ball no matter to start the second period,
right.
And now so the jump ball really didn't matter at that point. As Rosa Cheater flips it over to Clea Pressey, up to Drosopoulos Hart, fires a 3 up off the front of the rim. No good, but I like that shot.
Oh, yeah.
Fulton will push it up and they'll get the ball down to Black and go back out. There's a nice move to the hole in the first. That's Malia Needham. Takes it all the way to the hole, but
separated 3 defenders on
well, they've had 3 or 4 opportunities to where I think they all just try to finish it instead of throwing it back out. And that was another one there, but that was a nice drive by Malia Needham for the basket. Ty will set the offense up. Southside really is not getting a lot of great looks in the ball game.
No, but you can't really expect great looks all the time. You just got to be able to capitalize on those open shots.
Paige Watson, also number 42, Lindley Odom.
Quinton will have the ball here. Did they call a foul on that?
I thought they did, but I never did see him throw up a number.
Well, you got two. 34 and 2 all have one, so I didn't see who it was on if it was. Now, they didn't call a foul because it's not on the board. Must have been out of bounds on the Lady Mavs. We need to put a mic on these officials.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a chance for Drosopolis Hart. That's a good job of screening down, and nice by Kalia Pressey. Good job, like what Southside did there. You taking advantage of the opportunity to get the points. She now has 5 points in the ball game. Southside leads here 6-4.
Well, like you said, give credit to Pressey for, taking up that defender.
They'll get a foul call here. They're going to get it on Lily Powell. That'll be her second personal.
Lily Powell, her second, team's first.
Got to watch this. They've got two girls with 2 fouls now. We're just barely into the second period.
Yeah, I'm just going to venture to guess they're probably not quite as deep as we are.
Well, like I said, I think they're missing a couple of girls is what I was told. But I like the last play Southside did on the break is you kind of got a nice little moving screen there from Pressey that opened it up for Drosopolis Hart to get that one-on-one. And she's tough to beat down low when she gets that opportunity. Looking for her shot, swings it over. Here's Paige Watson. Will fire a 3 up. Oh, just in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Madeline Fulton.
I'm telling you, Paige has been all over that rim tonight.
Southside going to put some pressure on the backcourt.
There we go.
It's a nice tip play, a good play. Knocked the ball away. It's picked up by Lindley Odom. Southside wants to push it in the front court with Malia Ty. Ty looks to drive down. Swings it back up top. That's Kalia Pressey. Over to Paige Watson. There's going to be a steal. Going to have a breakaway here. Opportunity up and good. That's Madeline Fulton now with 4 points in the ball game.
We're starting to anticipate some of our passing lanes.
Well, that too. And another thing, Southside, there's not any movement. I mean,
well, that's it. That's what I'm saying about the passing lane. You got to change up those lanes a little bit.
Was that ball deflected?
I think she was looking for a little cutter, and there was no cutter. It was open. I think she was throwing to the open spot on the court. It just didn't quite look like a shot to me.
Well, the Lady Mavs started out, we saw some cutting and a couple of screens, and then that last possession, everybody was around the perimeter, and you made the exact point is they were able to step in the passing lane, and then Fulton gets the easy layup.
Yeah, just got to switch it up a little bit.
Here's a 3 on the way by Fulton. It's off the front of the rim, no good, and there's a good rebound. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. They had a really good opportunity for Katie Henderson. It's where you got to almost have Morris in the game. You don't see her. She works the board so good. Now Aubrey French going to check in for the Lady Mavs. She replaced Drosopolis Hart. It was the game, the first game, Carl Albert made the point. They were playing a man defense, but when that shot went up, you had 4 girls going for the rebound.
Collapsing for the bucket, yep.
It's off a Lady Mav foot out of bounds. It's referee Trey Pryor. Got to give him a shout out tonight. Lady Savage is looking to try to take the lead here. We've got 4:31 to go. Ball's on the floor and it's picked up by Paige Watson. Could be another jump ball. Southside will get the ball back. Going to be some knee burns before this is over.
Absolutely.
I love the aggressive play. You can't fault a player when they go on the floor like that going after the ball. We've seen 3 or 4 of those tonight.
Well, Keith, my theory always was it's your ball. It doesn't matter who's got it. It's your ball. It's like if they're on offense, that's still your ball. You can't just let them hold on to it.
Here's a 3 by Ty, up and good. Malia Ty now with 4 points in the ball game. Southside up. Biggest lead, actually, 9-6. Lady Savage is getting into the front court. There's a nice floater. Comes off no good for Madeline Fulton. Pressey with the rebound. Southside going to walk it up here. Lady Mavs are going to have to figure out as the season goes on. We talked about this. You need 15 to 20 from Drosopolis Hart, but they've got to figure out where those other points are going to come from. I think Ty is a good candidate to get some points. There's a nice give and go pass. Nice play by Lindley Odom. Can't get the finish for Paige Watson. But what was different on that play, though, Tara, was the fact, she was trapped on the baseline. And we're going to have a walking call here. Odom was trapped on the baseline. Instead of trying to throw it back out to the perimeter, you had Paige Watson cutting to the basket.
Come for help. Yeah, that's right.
Anaya Morris along with Yana Drosopolis Hart. Check back in the ball game for the Lady Mavs. I'm interested to see what this combination does with Pressey and.
I feel like you got all your scoring threats out
Morris.
there. Maybe with the exception of Watson not being out there, she can score a lot too.
Be Aubrey French in the corner. We haven't seen I don't think Sutton's on the bench tonight.
You got a 9 on that one.
Settle.
Oh, Logan, yeah.
Don't see her over there. Again, Southside leads here 9-6. We've got exactly 3 minutes to go in the second period. Lady Savages have only made one substitution in the ball game.
Yeah, that's why I think we might be a little bit deeper than they are as far as the bench goes. Because
hopefully they'll play into the second half. There's a good job by Drosopolis Hart taking the cutter and tipping the ball away to Malia Ty. Ty will bring it into the front court. Looks to penetrate down. And, boy, she kept those feet.
That's a dance move right there.
Here's an open 3 for Aubrey French. Up and good.
There's she a scoring threat, Keith.
She's starting to get more playing time.
Yeah. She plays really good defense, too. She stays right in your hip pocket.
That's a 6-0 run for the Lady Mavs. And nice rebounding position there for Pressey. Pressey was actually bumped on the play, loses the ball. And here's an open 3 up and no good.
There you go. Rolled it off her leg.
A nice play by Kalia Pressey. That was a long rebound. All she could do is, like you said, she knocked it off her leg. She just hit the ball and forced it off. That's all she could do. That's a nice play by Pressey for the Lady Mavs to get the ball back on a 6-0 run here for the Lady Mavs. 2 3-pointers. Here's a 3-pointer on the way by Drosopolis Hart up and no good. What a good job of blocking out, though, by Fulton down low for the Lady Savages.
Not sure that was a pass.
No, that was not a pass. Southside with the lead here. You've got to think, too, that at some point you're going to wear this Quinton team down. They are very high motion offense. They play 94 feet, and they don't have a lot of girls right now.
Well,
good job of Drosopolis Hart taking away the baseline, and then Anaya Moore stepping it away.
I think that's a good point you made right there, too. I mean, the way they play offense.
There's Pressey getting the rebound, and Morris gets the rebound. The ball's going to be knocked away. They're going to get Pressey for the foul. That's her third personal foul.
But when you got a team like this Quinton team that plays that style of offense, they're running themselves to death, So as long as you can make them use up a bunch of clock.
Yeah, let's go ahead and keep here. I think this may be a 30-second timeout. That's 3 fouls on Kalia Pressey, and we're seeing some different combinations for Coach Brunk. Still trying to find that one combination that he feels comfortable with, and I'm not sure it's there. I kind of like the idea of having Pressey in there with Morris, from what I've seen of the Southside team, and you've got some girls that can do some things, and I think there's times too that maybe they're a bit unselfish. And I look at Lindley Odom. I think she's capable of knocking some threes down, but she doesn't shoot that much.
Well, and the one thing, Pressey, you don't really look at her, stature and think, oh, she's a big. But she plays really tall, like a sneaky tall. Like we've seen her go up, make some blocks, and be, just get to some balls that you wouldn't think she would be able to get out there and make plays on. So I think with her and Morris in the ball game, we play a lot bigger.
We got Morrison and now Pressey on the bench with 3 fouls. There's a nice move to the basket there in the corner. That's another 2 right there. I think they could. They're going to fire a shot up. It's no good. And there's Morris. Morris got at least 5 rebounds in this ball game. But that's about 4 or 5 times I think this Lady Savage team, we talk about being unselfish, but when you're going to the basket like that, just fire it up.
Well, especially if it's open. And don't give up points, you know.
And they not showed the ability so far, and they may come on here as the game goes on, but they don't look like a really good three-point shooting team.
Hadn't made the shots they've taken.
And so, I mean, you're giving up about a 7 or 8 footer in motion to fire a three up, and that one's short. There's a rebound again by Morris. Morris going to push it up this time. And that's not a good call at all. They're going to get Morris for a charge. Coach Brunt can't be happy about that one. That was the girl was moving, or it looked like it to me.
Keith, I'm not going to mention who called that. Since you're talking so good about him earlier,
But I don't think that was. To me, it didn't look like it. I'll just leave it at that. But I'll tell you this much: the officiating has been really good.
It has been. Really, the whole
tournament. Yeah, they've done a great job. See what they want to do here. There's a nice floater up and no good. Fight for the rebound. That's a good rebound for Meridian Chance. Ball on the floor. Another jump ball. Let's go back to the Lady Mavs. Not a lot of jump balls. Just take care of the ball here. Take that lead into half as Rosa Cheater will bring it up. Tries to get Drosopoulos started. That's what you didn't want to do right there, as they'll get a shot at the buzzer, and it's Malia Needham for 2. She has 4 points, and that's exactly what you didn't want to happen right there. That's not a good feeling going into halftime. Southside leads here at 12-8. Be back with the first half scoring summary after this. You're watching Southside Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Let me tell you about this new pretzel cheddar club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end-of-season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an Aquacrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible deals. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, or go to burtonpools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit fixrex.com to start your repair today.
With rising costs everywhere, from groceries to gas, we know repairs can feel out of reach. Insurance deductibles and repair costs can make you hesitant to start. But at Autoplex, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between your budget and getting your car repaired. Our Repair Now, Pay Later option helps ease the financial burden so you can get the quality repairs you need without the wait. Let us help you get back on the road. Visit fixrex.com to learn more.
Consumer notice. Interest rates are at a 22-year high. To gauge the demand for lower rates, or Chevrolet of Fort Smith is holding a great percent event. 1.9% financing for 60 months on select models is in effect. New 2023 Silverado 1500, new 2023 Equinox, new 2023 Trailblazers. 1.9% financing. Plus, get over $3,000 in or extra value. Or Chevrolet of Fort Smith.
You always get more at Or.
Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
Uncertain on how much your repair is going to cost? At Autoplex Collision Repair, we understand that unexpected accidents can leave you financially stressed. That's why we offer Repair Now, Pay Later. Start your repairs today and spread the payments over time so you don't have to wait to get back on the road. With flexible payment options, you get the repairs you need without the financial burden. Let's get you back on the road, worry-free. Visit fixrex.com to learn more and start your repair today.
The story of our family business starts back in 1878 when our ancestors settled in Old Town Van Buren and set up shop. We have been providing quality work, craftsmanship with the finest materials available using time-honored and traditional methods. Providing quality service to the River Valley for 6 generations.
Here at the Oil Doctor, we keep your engine running smooth with fast, reliable oil changes done right. Car care should be easy. That's why our expert techs get you in, out, and back on the road fast. Plus, with our loyalty program, your first oil change comes with a discount, and you'll earn free perks on your 3rd and 6th visits, as well as a free oil change every 8th visit. So why wait? Drive in today and experience service that's fast, friendly, and built for your convenience. Only at the Oil Doctor.
Let me tell you about this new pretzel cheddar club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end-of-season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an AquaCrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible deals. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, or go to burtonpools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit fixrex.com to start your repair today.
Well, welcome back. Southside leads here 12-8 at the half. Let's look at the first half scoring summary first for the Lady Savages of Quinton. Leah Needham finished with 4 points in the first half. Madeline Fulton 4 points, but a big player at the half by Needham getting the basket to cut the lead down 2-4. While for the Lady Mavs, Yana Drosopoulos Hart, the leading scorer with 5 points. Malia Ty 4, Aubrey French 3. Rounds out the scoring for Southside. And again, Terrell, is the first half where neither team got a lot going, but the big thing was if you look at this Lady Savage team, they scored at least half their points off turnovers on breakaways.
I would say yes, at least half, probably more like 6 of their points have actually come off of that little transition bucket, because when we got time to get back on defense, they can't do anything with it.
Yeah, they're not getting a lot of good looks, and we mentioned too that they've turned down some, really decent looking shots to throw the ball back out, while
kick it out.
Southside's missed some good shots too. They did a good job of really moving the ball around, and what I like that something they did, instead of getting down the baseline, getting trapped and trying to throw it back up to the top, we had a cutter cutting to the basket, had a chance to get a basket. We didn't get it, but it was a nice call nonetheless, and I think that's the key for Southside. You got to take care of that basketball, and I don't care if there's 50 seconds on the clock or 3 seconds on the clock. You got to take care of it, and that hurt Southside there at the end of the first half, giving up those easy 2 points.
Well, and you said we missed that shot on that little cutter, but there's probably some contact on that. We probably should have been on the free throw line, but that's definitely the look you want, instead of just trying to randomly just chunk that ball back up right in the middle of the paint. I mean, it's usually where we're trying to get that ball out on that little cutter, and it looked good when it works, man. It's hard to stop that play.
Well, it's been a key too for Southside. They've got some baskets, especially Yana Drosopoulos Hart in transition has done a really good job of really kind of taking the ball strong to the basket, and she's drawn a foul and made some baskets.
Well, I guess we're missing officials.
We're going to have to cut off that buffet.
Yeah.
That happened to us yesterday. We were waiting on they need to have a intercom in the gym over there to tell people that the game's going to start.
Well, what I actually heard that I thought was a good idea was having a TV down there where you could kind of like watch the stream, and
we had no officials.
No, there was no officials down there. That's what I was watching. The girls, both teams were like huddled up out there. I was like thinking we're gonna have us a little conference, and I noticed we're kind of missing some folks.
Yeah, I was kind of laughing at that. You come here, you go to a tournament, and the food's so good. We had a great tournament. We also gained 3 pounds.
Yeah. You got to go make sure you get in your swimming.
That's a good job by Ty. Almost forced a 5-second call on the first possession here for the Lady Savages. Southside again working out of a man defense. Lady Savages look to penetrate in, and Ty's doing a really good job of not letting the point guard get in. Now they're going to get a foul call on Paige Watson.
Well, if you watch closely with a couple of these Quinton ball handlers, if they're not watching the ball when they're dribbling, they dribble it really tall. And I think if you trap them just at the right time, that ball, they're not going to be able to do just about like that. Just put the trap on them when they try to turn around.
Ty very active on defense here to start the second half.
Active
ball on the floor. Should have been a foul call as Ty gets knocked away from the ball.
Oh, she's hurting now.
Ball goes back to Southside. Not sure what that buzzer was for, but Southside will get the ball in the front court. We've got 7:15 to go here.
They're making sure everybody knew the second half, Steve.
Jesopoulos hard up top. There was a look for Odin right there.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a three on the way by Clea Pressey. Rolls around, comes off no good. Rebound pulled down by Madeline Fulton. She'll bring it in the front court for the Lady Savages. Hands the ball off to Olivia Daniels. I think Daniels is the one that tries to get the penetration. There's going to be a steal. That's a good play by Jesopoulos Hart, picking that ball up off the ground. Goes up strong off the glass and good. The key to that play, though, Tara, was that ball, instead of having to stop, pick it up, she was able to start the dribble off the ground.
Well, when it's a couple of those ball handlers for Quinton, like when they change direction, they're bringing that ball up over their shoulders, and that's an easy steal if you're paying attention.
There's a nice play by Malia Needham. Gave the head fake, then gets the layup. There's a nice move by Paige Watson, a lot of contact.
Yeah, we've seen a couple like that with Paige. It's like she's getting hammered down there.
Here's about a 15-footer up and good. Needham starting to get warmed up here. She's got 8 points in the ball game, 4 here in the second half. In fact, she had that big basket. That's 6 points in about the last 4 minutes for Needham. Here's a three on the way by Ty that's going to be short. Quinton wants to get the ball down quick. They know one speed, don't they?
That's it.
Here's a three on the way up and good.
Look who it was.
And Needham now in double figures.
Well, I was going to say Needham's about their most consistent player, but she's a lot of their team right now.
7-2 run here for Lady Savages. Southside just needs to settle down here. Well, we had a good point in the stands. I tend to agree with that.
I was going to say they're going to probably hear a lot more of that as this game goes on.
Yeah, there's a move. I'll tell you what, though, a nice move to the basket by Olivia Daniels for two. Southside going to take a timeout. With that timeout, let's go ahead and take one, too. You're watching Southside Lady Maverick Basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit fixrex.com to start your repair today.
With rising costs everywhere, from groceries to gas, we know repairs can feel out of reach. Insurance deductibles and repair costs can make you hesitant to start. But at Autoplex, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between your budget and getting your car repaired. Our Repair Now, Pay Later option helps ease the financial burden.
Welcome back. It's a 9-2 run for the Lady Savages. They now lead 17-14. In fact, Terrell, that's their first lead of the ball game. Mm-hmm. And they start to get that confidence now and picking things up. And obviously, you look at Malia Needham. She's got 11 points. She's kind of been,
I don't know why Needham doesn't shoot the ball every trip up the court.
Southside going to have to find some answers here. And again, going to have to take care of the basketball and hit a couple shots. That's
it.
Start Southside. They really have had a lot of good looks. There's a nice ball movement. There's Jesopoulos Hart from about 15 up and good. Deanna Jesopoulos Hart now with 9 points in the ball game.
Well, we're just talking about how you got to create your shots, and I'll tell you one thing: when you got number 3 playing you on defense, you're gonna have to work hard to create shots.
Yeah, I think she's a rhythm. Like I said, I think she's a rhythm player.
She did it right there.
That's a good play by Jesopoulos Hart.
And returning the favor, I like it.
Southside tried to get a timeout. Now one official's going to call a jump ball. Let's see if they got the timeout.
They hadn't flipped the arrow, so maybe it was. No,
yeah, they flipped it. Brunk had called timeout, and the officials not working good together there. I could see the hands up when she was on the ground before the jump ball. It's Leah Ty up top.
They don't give you much room to work, Keith.
No. Hart drives all the way down, goes up off the glass, and good.
That's our game right there.
Yeah, she's got 6 points here in the second half, 11 for the ball game. Southside back up by 1, 18-17. Now Morris going to check into the next break for the Lady Mavs. There's a good play by Ty. It's going to be a jump ball. Will stay with the Lady Savages.
Right. Flip the arrow. That might come in handy later.
Going to have a timeout here by the Lady Savage. I think this may be a 30-second timeout. If that being the case, let's go ahead and keep it here. Malia Ty, 4 points in the ball game, but more importantly, that defense she's playing off the point. She is really frustrating Olivia Daniels off that point with the aggressive play. And you kind of look for some of those unsung heroes. You got her and Anaya Morris, but then you got Drosopolis Hart really kind of carrying this Southside team with 11 points.
Well, multiple steals too, but another thing that we've seen, is, especially with Ty and Pressy, is they're not getting a bunch of these shots down here, but they are kind of helping to open it up for some of your other shooters. So, that's that'll be big as this game goes on. Like Morris back in the game.
And also checking Aubrey French in. She had a big three there in the first half for the Lady Mavs. It's key for Southside to get a couple of stops here. You had a 9-2 start to the second half for the Ladies. Actually, you go back 11-2 start. You go back to the end of the first half.
You force 9 turnovers on them, so you just need to keep that going. Right there, I like how we're trying to trap that ball right there. You do that with a couple of these ball handlers for Quinton, and that's going to be a turnover every time.
And there's a good play by Paige Watson. There's Drosopolis Hart, has the numbers, goes up off the glass, and good.
Credit Watson on getting that ball out, too.
Exactly. And then you get that one-on-one matchup. Here's another three on the way up and good.
Yeah.
Tell you, Needham keeping them in the ball game right now.
The Needham show on that end.
Yeah, 14 points, including 10 here in the second half. 2 3-pointers. Well, we know who the three-point shooter is now for.
I believe so.
Quinton.
They'll all shoot it.
Yep. Going to penetrate down, going up strong. That's French. Can't get the finish. I like that drive, though. It was a good play by Aubrey French. Ball will stay with the Lady Mavs.
Almost give Paige a rebound or a turnover on that one, because if she hadn't kept fighting for that ball, that's probably going to go to Quinton.
Get the ball into Malia Ty. Ty looks to penetrate in order to Drosopolis Hart. Took that extra step.
Shuffle step, Keith.
It's kind of getting a little more interesting here as the game goes on. We were 12-8, and now we're 20-20. Both teams kind of getting that offense going. There's a nice penetration move and shot. That's Olivia Daniels now with 4 points in the ball game. Lead back for the Lady Savages, 22-20.
They're starting to extend their defense out a little bit too, Keith.
Here's Paige Watson, an open three on the way, off the back of the rim, no good.
There we go.
There's Drosopolis Hart, and tell you what, she got pretty physical down there. So if she hadn't lost her balance, I think she might have been able to make a play on that. They're going to check Presley back in the ball game.
Yeah, I think they probably would have given her the foul call if she hadn't lost her balance.
Lady Mavs need a stop here. It's only down by 2. You don't want to get much separation. It's been a tough scoring night for the Lady Mavs. Actually, a tough scoring tournament for the Lady Mavs.
Yes.
Tonight they've depended on Yana Drosopolis Hart for the most part. Here's another three on the way up and no good. And there's an over the back.
2 over the backs, I think, Keith. Could have called either one of them.
There's Drosopolis Hart. That's a nice floater right there. What a shot.
I tell you what, by them not calling that foul, that actually probably went in our favor.
This is the Yana Drosopolis Hart
clinic.
Malia Needham showed in the ball game. Going to try to feed inside. That's a good play by Morris coming over the top to tip it away as Presley gets it into the front court. Goes cross court, Aubrey French. Here's an open three from Malia Ty, and no good. Rebound pulled down by Madeline Fulton. Lady Savages want to push it into the front court. And that's a good job by Morris.
That's a tough call right there, Keith.
Foul is number 11, Nia Morris.
I feel like you're all right with that only being her third at the end of this third period. Just, nothing else real quick.
Oh, she looked like, though, she went straight up.
I'm pretty sure she did.
Yeah. Nonetheless, that'll be Katie Henderson at the foul line looking for her first points of the ball game. First free throw's up and good. Lady Savages had the numbers, though, on that. Give them credit. They were able to work the ball down. And
So I'm saying, I think you really rather them earn it on the free throw line than what they had going right there. They even had an open cutter coming from the back.
Second free throw's up and good. Henderson now with 2 points in the ball game. Quinton with a 2-point lead here. We've got 51 seconds to go. Got Pressey bringing the ball up. That's a new look for the Lady Mavs. Pressey working kind of as a mini point guard.
Well, they're leaving 5 on the ball when Drosopoulos Hart's got the ball.
There's a nice move by Ty all the way for 2.
That's the game.
See if they want to hold for the last shot here. They've really picked it up here. They've scored 16 here in the third, while the Lady Mavs have scored 12. Just took a little while to get warmed up in this cold gym. That's a nice move again by Olivia Daniels.
Number 0, Olivia Daniels.
Whoa. There's a lot of contact right there, Keith.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
And Anaya just took an elbow to the nose. Good thing she's tough,
Yeah.
Keith.
And let's go ahead and take a break here. You're watching Southside Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
Uncertain on how much your repair is going to cost? At Autoplex Collision Repair, we understand that unexpected accidents can leave you financially stressed. That's why we offer Repair Now, Pay Later. Start your repairs today and spread the payments over time so you don't have to wait to get back on the road. With flexible payment options, you get the repairs you need without the financial burden. Let's get you back on the road, worry-free. Visit fixrex.com to learn more and start your repair today.
Welcome back as we start the fourth period. The ball will be with the Quinton Lady Savages. It was a big third period from Malia Needham. She had 10 points, 14 for the game. And Olivia Daniels came to life in the third period with 6 points. Offered Lady Mavs, Yana Drosopoulos Hart 15, Malia Ty with 6. Lady Mavs only had 3 girls score in the ballgame tonight. Lady Mavs need to get a stop here. You've got to watch Daniels. She's doing what she's doing different, though, Terrell. I think she was getting the penetration, but she was wanting to pass the ball off, and now she's getting the penetration. She's shooting the ball, and she's scoring. Excellent little point guard for the Lady Savages. Paige Watson gets it in the front court. Feed Drosopoulos Hart. That's the matchup. You've got Fulton on Drosopoulos Hart. She'll fire it up and no good. Both teams really picked it up in the third period. 18 points, in fact, for Quinton. 12 for the Lady Mavs. Ball's up and no good. Paige Watson for the foul.
First second, team's first.
They'll check Ty back into the ball game.
Game for Southside. Number 2, Malia Ty.
It's going to be a critical part of the ball game as they'll give Drosopoulos Hart a break. You know, you got to figure out where your points are going to come from now. Swing it up top, and there's a nice penetration. Go fire a floater up, and no good. And
oh, man. She's out. She just fouled out, Keith.
well, that's frustrating because that was a bad call.
Yeah.
That'll be it for.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for the Lady Mavericks, too, in the fourth quarter.
She had 2 calls, though, where she's standing straight up, and those were not fouls. But that being said, you can't do that.
Well, I think Coach Brunk will probably give her one time. You get one time. I think Coach called timeout.
Yeah, and let's go ahead and take a timeout. You're watching Southside Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
The story of our family business starts back in 1878 when our ancestors settled in Old Town Van Buren and set up shop. We have been providing quality work, craftsmanship with the finest materials available using time-honored and traditional methods. Providing quality service to the River Valley for 6 generations.
Welcome back. This is a critical point of the ball game, Terrell, is they called what I get the frustration. I mean, you can't do it. I get the frustration. That's twice they've called fouls on Morris that both times she's standing straight up and they forced the contact and they called the fouls. She got frustrated. Now they're going to get 4 free throws, and this could be the big point of the ball game because Southside trying to figure out where the points are going to come from.
Yeah, and they hadn't missed too many from the line. Got a potential, I guess you'd call it a potential 6-point swing right here. Hope they miss a few of these, and then you get you a stop on defense.
It's Katie Henderson at the foul line. Got a nice touch. She's got 3 points in the ball game, 3 for 3 from the foul line. Another point in this ball game, too, has been what hurt Southside yesterday was the offensive rebounding. And I believe it was it's Lily Powell actually has got in there and got some offensive rebounds, and that's kind of been part of the difference here. I'm not sure why you're not going to leave Henderson 4 for 4 at the foul line.
I know, that's right. I feel like this right here may be their team leader. Maybe why. But,
that may be.
I bet they think about it next time.
And now they'll get the ball now.
Yeah, now we just need that stop. So they did a little bit of a favor for us right there. Now we need to stop, and then, no harm, no foul.
Well, there was harm because you lost Morris for the ball game. Morris actually got the technical foul, then 2 bogus calls on her. Here's a 15-footer up. It's going to be short, and it was over the back. Here's a 3 on the way, and up and good. That's Olivia Daniels. That's been the difference. They're getting those second, third shots, and they're taking advantage of it. And that's been your ball game right there. Southside going to have to pick it up quick, try to feed inside to Pressey. That's Lenny Odom. She'll fire a 3 up. No good. I'm going to tell you what, Lily Powell, though, she doesn't have any points tonight for the Lady Savages. She does a great job of blocking out. She's kind of been a difference maker, like as we talked about Malia Ty in the first half.
Well, she was the one bodying up on Morris earlier, and, she just plays tough. You're going to have to go through her.
Yeah, it's a 7-0 run that Lady Savages are working on here. There's a nice move to the basket for the shot up. Can't get the finish.
Nice rebound.
Soden wants to take it down, and let's see if she goes all the way down. Makes a nice move to the basket. Fouled in. It's good.
There you go. Do it the old-fashioned way. It's my favorite way anyway. I don't know whether to give Paige a rebound on that one or a steal, but I'm going to go with a rebound, I guess.
I like what Lindley Odom did, though, just being aggressive.
Well, she didn't just go straight to the bucket. She kind of made you guess which way she was.
Yeah, she kind of did that crossover step to the left. Free throws up and no good. There's a nice rebound for Pressey. Goes up strong up. Oh. She'll be fouled.
Now just make these 2. String some of that luck together right here.
As Presley will go to the foul line for the Lady Mavs. Southside down by 5. This actually was the biggest lead that Quinton has had. It was at 7. First free throws up and good. Nice touch by Presley, her first point of the ball game. And this could be a 4-point trip for the Lady Mavs. Second free throw, nice touch. Needed that. Get that lead down to 3, 31-28. We've got 5:50 to go here in the ball game.
Well, it's good to see that goose egg off of that scoring line for number 21 down there.
It was a nice rebound, too.
Yes.
And there's Lily Powell going to drive it in.
There you go.
There's a steal. Here's Rosopoulos Hart. Let's see what she wants to do here. She'll take it all the way down. Fires it up from the free throw line up and no good. Fight for the rebound. Both Southside got 2 hands on that one. Just couldn't get it. There's a nice play by Malia Ty, stopping that penetration there from Madeline Fulton. It's been a fun game, though. Both teams, really good effort by both teams. And
well, we remember talking to Coach, a couple nights ago, and he said, everybody in this tournament, they win a lot of ball games where they play. So
there's it's Katie Henderson on the basket. Southside had a miscommunication on defense there. Here's Rosopoulos Hart on the left wing. Set the offense up, goes corner, Malia Ty. Lady Mavs will keep the ball here. Presley will throw the ball in. Ty will set the offense up for the Lady Mavs. Can't let it get much further, though, Terrell, down by 5.
No, but I like how we're working that clock.
There's Ty, fires it up, and she'll be fouled.
That's the thing you don't want to do when you're behind and start rushing shots. I mean, you got plenty of time here to, get 5 points back on them.
That's Olivia Daniels on the foul. That's her first personal foul, team third. That's something we need to watch, too, closely, Terrell. You've got 3 team fouls on both teams.
A couple more, everybody's shooting. Nice.
Ty, 2 for 3 from the foul line so far. These are big points, and that's the key for Southside. You've got to make those free throws when you're down. Second free throw up and good. Ty that with 8 points. She's had a really good ball game tonight, a good overall game. She's done a really good job of, getting those hands in, forcing turnovers, and kind of disrupting the offense. There's a steal. That's Meridian Chance on the steal, gets the ball to Rosopoulos Hart. And there's a 15-foot floater up and no good for Ty. I was laughing at the Quinton crowd wanting a walking call on the Lady Mavs.
That was a long step.
Yeah.
I didn't see it drag.
They'll set the offense up here for the Lady Savages. Penetrate down and
got a hand on it.
Good job. Get Rosopoulos Hart for the foul. Here's second. Team fourth. Well, I would say right now, if you get in the bonus, if Quinton does, the girl you don't want to foul is number 15.
Right.
Here, a jump ball goes back to Lady Mavs. Quinton does a good job of running inbounds plays. They will have 2 girls go in different directions and then maybe switch, and they've actually had a chance at some easy baskets.
Well, I think they almost always get the player open that they're trying to get open. They kind of run a play to a person.
Yeah, Southside going to take a timeout. With that timeout, let's go and take one, too. You're watching Southside Lady Mav basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Let me tell you about this new pretzel cheddar club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties: grilled, spicy, original, it gets you nice and excited for fall.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Family, it's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Welcome back to action here. Southside trails 33-30 as Lady Mavs will have the ball here.
I'm going to pull out the Coach Z. You don't need a 3 here.
I thought he's going to pull out the Coach Z and start talking loud when you didn't lock the call.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll do that later.
That annoys me more than anything when he does that.
Well, it might affect the game, but probably not in the way he thinks it will.
Yeah, there's a nice move by Drosopoulos. A lot of contact.
They've been letting them play on this side.
Yeah, but that was the same play, though. She forced the contact, but that's the same thing we saw at the other end with Morris, and it's a foul at one. But that's what happens is, I mean, you get called different ways with different people.
Keith, you know what Anaya's going to realize she did wrong? She didn't catch that ball. You're allowed to dribble it hard. You just got to catch it. You can't let it go above your head. That's the only thing you did wrong there.
This will be Olivia Daniels back to the foul line. First free throw's up and good. Daniels now in double figures with 10 points. Leah Presley will check back in for the Lady Mavs. Here on out, the Lady Savages will be shooting free throws. Second free throw good. Kind of made up for those last two. Nice touch at the free throw line. She's a good ball player. And you'll notice, too, they've only made one substitution in the ball game, and they've made none here in the second half. They must have a really good conditioning program at Quinton, Oklahoma. Lady Mavs need an answer here. There's a nice penetration, and they'll get a foul call here.
They get it on the shot. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
And Ty needs to make these free throws. She's 3 or 4 from the foul line tonight.
Well, the nice thing about that being the 4th foul, I mean, you're going to the line on that one anyway, so next one's bonus.
Off the back of the rim, no good. Malia with 8 points in the ball game tonight. Second free throw's up and good.
I was going to say, you make that second one, I'll forget about that first one.
Good shooters always make that second one.
Well, luckily they had Pressy on one of her fouls earlier, so doesn't hurt you as bad.
Well, that's not a good foul, though, because you're sending Olivia Daniels to the foul line for 2 free throws. And
I don't know, maybe she'll miss these 2. She knows how to miss them. We've seen that.
But I think she's one of those ones, like you said, though. You know why she was at the line, and yeah,
there you go, Keith.
There you go. Yeah,
I just had to call. That's all. That's all it was.
She's 2 of 5 from the foul line. I like her game, though.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you would prefer her to be on the line right here than to be playing her game.
Yeah.
Usually that turns into 2 at least.
My only complaint with her is I think there's times I think she's maybe too unselfish.
That's right.
And going to
Nice
feed low
look.
post. Drosopoulos' heart goes up, and we get the foul call.
Automatic shots now, Keith.
Be on Malia Needham, her second. They've really got Lily Powell's got 3 fouls. No one else in foul trouble. While Southside has Paige Watson along with Kalia Pressy, and of course we lost Anaya Morris earlier. First free throw's up and good. Drosopoulos' Hart now with 16 points in the ball game. Second free throw good.
Ready.
Those big free throws too, Terrell. Cut that lead down to 3.
That's it. I think if you're going to play a free throw shooting contest, it's probably going to go our way, the way we've been shooting them tonight.
And to be fair, both sides, we might got a break on that one. I think we might have knocked that one out of bounds.
might have been a little fingertip.
Yeah. And Southside going to lose it. Actually going to keep the ball here. I think Mavs need to take care of that basketball, though. That's kind of been a difference.
Well, we've seen when Quinton brings that second and third defender down on that press, they play you pretty tough.
Yeah, it's kind of that little things, though, that you do. And, yeah, boy, they set that double team. Now Southside just attack. Swing it back out. Here's a three on the way. That's a nice play on the defensive end. Lily Powell knocking the ball away.
I guess they called it out of bounds.
What Lady Mavs have got to do, though, and there's a play for Ty. Up and good.
Now they want a timeout, huh?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and take a timeout, too. Watch the Southside Lady Men basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Let me tell you about this new pretzel cheddar club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs.
Well, welcome back. It's 36-35. The Lady Savages have a 1-point lead over the Lady Mavs, and we got 2:26 to go here. Both teams in the bonus, Terrell.
Yeah. Well, and most importantly, though, we were worried about there being a potential 6-point swing after that technical foul, and you're within one right here right now, so you got to feel pretty good about how you're playing right now.
It's a big play on that turnover, though, to get the basket. Malia Ty now with 11 points in the ball game.
And making some free throws, too. I was about to say, that looked like a jump ball, if anything, to me.
I like what Southside's doing. They're coming up from behind. They're letting the girl, they're stopping the ball and then coming up from behind.
Yes,
We've seen it several times.
When they change direction, that's when you attack the ball. That's exactly right.
There's Paige Watson, gets it in the front court. Over to Clea Pressey. Cross court. That's Lindy Odom. Fires a three up on the way, up off the side of the rim. No good. And there's Rosopoulos hard. Nice rebound. Up to Malia Ty. To set the offense for the Lady Mavs. Exactly 2 minutes to go here in the ball game. Up top to Paige Watson. Over to Odom. Tries to feed high post. That's Pressey back to Odom.
I don't know. I think that's the one she can make.
Well, she can do it.
Yeah.
Here's an open look for Paige Watson. Drives it all the way down, and there's a nice play by Lily Powell. Tips it away, and we've got an injured.
Yeah, she got hurt making that play. Hate to see that.
Not sure what happened there, but let's go ahead and take a timeout. You're watching Southside Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Good to see her walking off on her
that was
own.
Katie Henderson, and good to see her walking off. You always get scared when you see something like that happen. Good to see her back on the bench now as they'll check Shaylee Black into the ball game. Sounds like I'll put some press on in the backcourt. Just feeling you're going to see Daniels handling the ball a lot now. Look to penetrate down. We'll fire it up from about 8 feet, and this should be a charge.
There we go.
And it's a good job by Lily Odom.
She was waiting on that all the way. I think that's number 4 on her.
Well, she's got 3, I think. It is 4. Yeah, that's a big call right there.
Yeah, that's going to affect that defense a little bit, I believe, Keith.
How about some overtime?
Yeah, well, I'd just say go ahead and win it.
Yeah,
But,
well, it's been a fun game.
I'd like to watch some overtime, really.
Oh, about got a reach in there. They'll feed inside. That's Paige Watson. Looks to penetrate in. Goes back to Malia Ty. Up top, that's Pressey. Got 13 seconds on the shot clock. Goes cross court, Paige Watson. Watson will fire one up, three up off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound chased down by Madeline Fulton. She's going to have to play some defense
Yeah,
here.
we're going to have to get a stop right here. Wow.
It's Malia Ty, her third personal foul. Be 2 free throws here for Olivia Daniels.
Well, I'll tell you what, this Quinton team, man, they play tough, but these Lady Mavs are playing pretty tough right now, too.
Well, your biggest problem is with Southside, though, is boys just trying to find those points and getting those key baskets. And you're right, both teams really got after it here. That's now a 2-point lead. 13 points now for Olivia Daniels. Really got going here in the second half. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 points, 8 points now. Quinton going to take a timeout here. Let's go ahead and keep it here, Terrell. And you got 41.9 seconds to go here. You're down by 3. I still think you're at a point where if you work the clock right, you don't have to go for a three-pointer.
Don't need a three.
Don't
That's
need
right.
a three. And
just need points is what you need, and you're going to need a defensive stop if you don't hit a three. But, you know, even the way I look at it is even if you do hit the three, Keith, you're going to have a defensive stop because they're still going to have enough time to go down there and make a shot.
Well, you're also in the point now with both teams being in the bonus. I mean,
right.
You can always turn it into a foul game if you want to, too. That's another option that Lady Mavs may be looking at, too, is pull the old, what I call the Dean Smith theory of, where you keep fouling to stop the game. But, I mean, you got opportunities here. But what I like what Southside has done, too, is been on the press, is doing a good job of stopping the girl with the ball and then coming up from the backside making the steal.
Well, especially second half.
It's been a fun ball game, though. Southside trails here by 3. And, one team going to be disappointed, another team going to be happy when this one is over. And it's been a good, hard effort. It's kind of funny, too, Terrell. You look at it, it was 12-8 at halftime. Quinton has scored 30 points here in the second half, while the Lady Mavs have scored 23 points. So they both kind of picked it up. Yana Drosopoulos-Hart, 17, and Malia Ty, 11. And then Malia Needham with 14, and also Daniels picking it up here with 14 points, too.
And I feel like the look you want is you want to get that ball to Drosopoulos-Hart. Ty's gone a little bit dry lately. So,
or maybe a Lindley Odin here.
Lindley be all right.
Ty looks to penetrate down, goes up strong off the glass, and good.
There you go.
Southside going to take a timeout here, and let's go ahead and keep it here. We've got 19.6 to go here. I'm assuming that if you don't get the play off the inbounds, you're probably going to have to foul immediately to stop the clock.
You will have to very quickly.
Yeah, and this is actually a 30-second timeout. I'll tell you what, it's been a fun game. You look at the leading scorers in the ball game. Olivia Daniels, 14, along with Malia Needham, 14. And another girl that's picked it up here in the second half has been Katie Henderson. But I look at that Lady Savage team. I think Lily Powell with no points, the rebounding and things she's done, the dirty work she's done. And you look at Southside, Drosopoulos-Hart with 17, Malia Ty, 13 points. But I think what Ty has done in the ball game tonight, the fact that she's done a lot of the hard defense, scored in double figures. If you can get that the majority of the nights from Ty, Southside will be okay.
Yeah, and then I think kind of going back to what you were hinting about earlier, I mean, you got to have a third player come out here and start figuring out how to get, 8 to 10 points a game. Then you'll be in good shape.
I think you missed Logan Settle, too. They'll get the ball in bounds. And Southside, I think that was the girl you wanted to foul right there, and they're going to run the clock down and get the ball down and going to take a shot here. And Southside with a chance to win it here. That's Drosopoulos-Hart, takes it all the way down, goes up strong, and she is fouled.
All right. Automatic free throws, just make one of them. Make them both, and we pretty much get to walk out of here with a W. But like I said, Keith, I mean, even with 5.3, they're going to get a shot off. They play fast, so just make your shots and then play some more defense.
First free throw up, rolls around, comes off.
Nobody hurt.
Got to make this one, though. They're going to check Brilliant chance in the ball game. Defense there for the Lady Mavs. I got to watch here, too. If she doesn't make this one, look at Pressey off that right side, maybe getting a rebound.
Go back up with the tip.
There's a free throw up and no good. And rebound going to be pulled down. And it's going to be a timeout here.
Yeah, they're just going to throw the Hail Mary, I believe, Keith.
Well, you got 2.8, so your Southside, all you got to do quickly, you're going to have to foul. And I'm going to expect that Coach Brunk probably drawing up a play here no matter what you're going to do. I don't know. Let's see. Both teams have one timeout, so you can, draw up a play if you need to. But key is, I mean, you got to deny that. I think you front the passer, number one, and everybody else is just going to have to be. And I think what you're saying, they may try to take it deep, which that might be their strategy, but make them do it.
That's right. Yeah, make them execute their play.
And the key, too, is, though, Terrell, is you can't let them get the ball in bounds like they did last time and then work it up the floor. And
right.
We actually got a break when they took the shot down low instead of trying to bring that ball
it out
and work it out. So we got a break there. It's been a fun game nonetheless, but I'll tell you what, it's going to be a heartbreaker for one of these teams. And, well, it's tough. You had the girl you wanted at the free throw line, and, things happen sometimes. I think maybe what she needed to do, though, is maybe a crossover in the free throw.
On the drive?
Well, after she shot the free throws, I really think Drosopolis Hart's game is a motion game.
Yeah,
like I said, from what I've seen, but it, just a couple of breaks here. Southside's got this, and I think I go back to your point too on the play where they called the technical foul is. They had a chance to really separate right there.
Yeah, they could have separated big time in that little sequence of the ball game, and we stepped up and we played hard defense, and that's certainly going to have to be a big part of our game going forward this season. But you got to figure out where them points are going to come from too, Keith. I think somebody said once in this conference you're going to have to score 55 to win most of the ball game.
There's your play, Coach.
Yeah.
That's it. They didn't call a foul. She was fouled, but there's no call, and that's your ball game. Southside going to fall here 38-37. Let's wrap it up real quick. They've got the award ceremony coming up. Olivia Daniels, 14 points. Malia Needham, 14. Madeline Fulton, 4. Katie Henderson, 6. Rounds off the scoring for the Lady Savages, while for the Lady Mavs, your leading scorer, Yana Drosopolis Hart. A big ball game tonight with 17, and a big all-around ball game, too, for Malia Ty with 13. Lindley Oden with 2. Aubrey French, 3. Rounds off the scoring. The Southside falls here 38-37. And Terrell, final thoughts on the ball game?
Well, I felt like we rebounded better. We ended up with 10 on the night. We actually had 7 in the first half and had 7 steals in the first half. Only ended up with 9 steals for the game. But I felt like defensively we played really well. And, we just got to figure out who that third scorer is going to be.
Yeah, let's go down on the court now. They're going to give the Heart of Champion Awards here for the ball game.
We on the committee believe that this is among the highest honors given to our student athletes. Today's student athletes receiving this award from Quinton, Olivia Daniels. And for Southside, Lindley Oden.
Well, they gave the 2 awards for the Heart of Champion Awards. I think that was a good choices. Olivia Daniels for the Quinton team, and then for Southside, they gave it to Lindley Oden, a very good choice. And heartbreaker for the Lady Mavs, 38-37, Terrell. And, but a good effort, though. They had 2 tough ball games. They were able to come back and play pretty good tonight. And just one of those games that back and forth and fun game to do. You just end up on the short end.
Yeah, and I think we had a really good game plan coming into that one and executed it pretty well. Actually, the way we ran the clock when we were on the offensive side, I feel like was really kind of the way you got to play, especially a team like that. You know, there's a couple of those players, man. They're going to hit those threes every time they take them, and then there's other players on those squads that they're going to make a lot of twos driving the bucket on you. So I feel like the way we played it just about right. Just had a couple of bounces that went the wrong direction, went to the bad guys, you know.
Yeah, as I'll say is a lot of good basketball going to be played this afternoon. If you love girls basketball, this is the place to be. Going to be some really good ball games. And I tell you what, that championship game tonight, Northside, North Little Rock, they know each other well. That should be a battle. And, you know, come out and watch it.
Is that conference this year for those guys? It used to be.
No, it's used to be Northside in the West now, so it'll be a good matchup. They'll meet again at some point, too.
Yes, I think so.
It'll be a preview of what could be later on when the state tournament gets here. Again, Southside falls tonight 38-37. We'll be back here Tuesday night. The boys will be back in town as they will take on Russellville Tuesday night. And then Wednesday night we'll have Mount St. Mary's. Next Thursday night we'll be back over here again. And we're going to live here, I think. I'm going to build a tent.
I feel like I need to start paying rent.
Yeah, if we can. They'll have the Foster Roofing Classic for the boys next week. And then have some time off for Christmas. And going to be a fun week of basketball. Everybody, we appreciate everybody watching. Everybody have a great week. And go Mavs.